is going on, everybody? It is your boy Arrows, and we are here on the Arrows TCG channel with some more Lorcana reveals. Now, what I'm doing is I'm just combining like all the reveals we get like over the weekend and into like the day into a video that we're going to put out on Tuesdays. So, Wednesdays. Today is Wednesday. Ignore me. So we're going to start off with honestly what I think is going to be like a key staple in so many green variants. This pairs so well with so many cards in like the green, especially like the emerald amethyst matchup, because you can use this like anything that rushes, like so much good stuff with this card. We are of course talking about Jasmine Royal Seafarer. She is a Storyborn hero princess. Costs 3 ink. She is inkable herself, which is fantastic. 2 attack, 3 defense. I know that's not the actual words for them, but that's how I've been raised on card games. When you play her, she has 2 effects that you get to choose. You can either exert chosen damaged character, which is really cool. She combos up really nicely with Bonsai. You can also use that to exert a damaged character as well. Or chosen opposing character gains reckless during their next turn. If you know, we already have Tiberius who does this exact same thing. He has the added ability of giving whenever something gets destroyed, your opponent loses a lore, which is also very cool. I think this is a really great card. I'm really excited to see what people do with it. It has a ton of playability in Emerald Amethyst. I think being able to exert down cards, you can combo this up with Fox. You can play Jasmine, exert something that's already been damaged. You have a lot of great damage options in Emerald and Amethyst. You can bounce back Jasmine with Fox, have Fox run into something, and you have Jasmine again for the next turn. You can give something reckless. We know with Tiberius that is a really, really great effect because you are able to stop your opponent from questing with something really, really good, and they have to challenge if able, which is fantastic. So you can get a lot of mileage out of this card. I think it is a very, very good card, and I'm really, really excited to see what people do with it. And it also works in really nicely with something we're going to show you as we go on later on in the video. Going into our next set of reveals that we got over the weekend, we were, of course, talking about Chippendale Rescue Rangers. I like these two. I don't know if they're going to see a ton of play, but I think they're really cool. Chip, when you play, they're both 3/3. They're both 3 drops, inkable, ambers. Chip is a 3/3. Dale is a 3/4. Chip quests for 1. Dale quests for 2. Dale, unless he comes into play, exerted unless you control Chip. And Chip, when you play this character, chosen character gets +1 lore this turn. So if you could protect Dale for a turn, you can play Dale. He'll come in exerted. He has 2 lore. And then on the next turn, you can play Chip, give Dale an additional lore. He quests for 3. I think Chip is going to see more play than Dale, personally. Chip, I think, has a lot more... I think Chip is a lot more versatile and can give in late game and can give you like a out of nowhere win if you're really close. You can play Chip, give something that has 2 or 3 lore, an extra lore, quest with that for the win. Dale is good, but I just feel like Chip is like, if you have the space, you can totally play them in a package. I definitely think that they're good together, but I just think that Chip is overall the better card. Yes, Dale quests for 1 more, but Chip just provides much more versatility to give you stuff, extra lore, do some good questing, and potentially come in and win the game. But I love both these cards. I love the art goes together. I love Chippendale Rescue Rangers, so I'm really excited that we're getting them in Lorcana finally, and I'm super excited to see what other cards we get, because we do also have like the Chippendale shifter that we got early that was revealed earlier. Just fantastic cards all around. Speaking of the Rescue Rangers, this was actually just revealed today. This and our last card. I saved the best card for last. This card is amazing. We are, of course, talking about Rescue Rangers Submarine. It is a 2-drop location, Sapphire, 8 defense, which is amazing, and it only costs 1 to move something here. At the start of your turn, if you have a character here, you may put the top card of your deck into your Inkwell face down and exerted. This card is so good. It is literally a consistent one jump ahead as long as you're able to keep a character here. It doesn't give you lore, but honestly, who cares? It is a consistent one jump. As long, all you have to do is have a character here. You can play it really early on, and you can move a character here really early on, and you can just sit there and just gain. It has gain a ton of ink. It is 8, so it's going to stick around for a little bit early game. Really good card. Ruby Sapphire players are going to love this as another way to just constantly aggressively ramp their ink so they can drop all their friendly cards, all their cards, we want to win cards earlier than normal. Like, this enables so much earlier access to a lot of those bigger cards because you're going to potentially constantly be getting ink off of this card easily. Now, you also have to be careful because it's coming off the top of your deck. Like one jump, you could ink something that is super helpful to you. Maybe you ink a couple turns of like the same card. So just you always have to be careful when you're using these face down from top of the deck ink effects. But honestly, such a good card. Such a good card. I need like 3 of these. I'm playing this in my Steel Sapphire deck. I'm really, really excited for this card. Going into our last card that's been revealed so far. This one is in a different language when we got the pictures for it, so I had to type it out. We're of course talking about Jasmine, Royal Captain, 5/5, 6 inkable, Emerald, quest for 2, is a shift target, and this is one of those shift targets you want to shift. Really good, shift 5, Ruler of the Seas. If you use shift to play this character, send all exerted characters back to their player's hand. We have so many great cards that exert now. We have Bonsai from Shimmering Skies. We have the Jasmine we just talked about. Purple Amethyst is all about exerting. We have Elsa that exerts. There's a Shift Queen Anna that exerts everything. So you can go Anna turn 1 and then play this. You can go Anna 1 turn and then play this right after, and boom. Return all your characters to hand. This essentially could end up also being like a pseudo be prepared. If your opponent's already quested with everything, you play this you shift into this Jasmine, you quest with all of your stuff, you quest with everything, then you play this Jasmine, bounce everything back to your hand except for this Jasmine. Your opponent has all these cards in their hand, but they're not going to be able, hopefully, to outlore you, which is fantastic. I think this card is going to see play. And honestly, Emerald is just on a hot streak of getting amazing legendary cards. In Ursula's Return, we had, not Ursula's Return, into the Inklands, we had Ursula, Deceiver of All. That's a really good card. Ursula's Return, we had Diablo. Shimmering Skies, we had Clarabelle. Just a fantastic set streak of really good legendaries for Emerald. I'm excited to see this card be played. I think this in a in a Amethyst Emerald deck that just exerts and rushes down has so much potential. So much potential. Amethyst has so many really great rush cards in Rafiki, Elsa. You have a ton of stuff that you can do with this. I'm excited to see what people do with this. Let me know what you think about these cards. Are you on board with Emerald? Do you think Emerald Amethyst has a stellar potential to be a really, really good deck this format? Once Azurite Sea releases, do you love the Rescue Rangers submarine? What is your favorite? And also let me know in the comments, what is your favorite card that has been revealed from Azurite Sea so far? So far, I'd have to give it to either Jasmine or this Jasmine or the Rescue Ranger submarine. I think those are both very, very good cards from the set. All the Inventor stuff looks really cool too, but I think my favorite cards are a toss up between Rescue Ranger submarine and this Jasmine Royal Captain. So, but let me know what you think. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Ding the notification bell if you want to be alerted when we're posting any card game content. Follow me on all the socials, and so you can know whenever we're posting new stuff, especially on Instagram. I'm also posting pictures of these on Instagram as well. Not as detailed, just kind of showing them off. And then we're going to be, like I said, We're going to be doing detailed videos for these going forward on the channel. I'm really excited. And don't forget to catch me on Twitch. Pretty much Monday through pretty much 7 days a week at this point, 5, 7, 6, 7 days a week on Twitch TV, Arrows Gaming. And stay safe out there, everybody. I will see you when I see you. Have a great day. Happy questing, Illumineers. Bye.